Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It is another birthday. And guess what? I'm not going to tell you I'm turning 21 again. Isn't that great? So today's episode, since I said it's my birthday, so I want to pick the episode, but he's like, you always pick the episodes. But I wanted to do, when I thought about doing a YouTube channel, I really wanted to bring awareness to mental health and just talk about mental health a lot and different things about that. That's what I wanted the channel to really like, because, I'm really into that, and I think it's really, really important in your life. So we're going to do 25 things that I do for my mental health. Probably don't do all of them like I'm supposed to, but these are the things that I do for my mental health. And we're gonna enjoy a s'mores cupcake. Sometimes for my mental health, I have a sweet treat. I don't know if that's good or bad, because sugar's bad for you, but it brings a simple joy. Something as simple as like a cupcake.
That's number one on my list.
Yeah.
Eating sweets.
Eating. But see, that could go both ways, because it's moderation. Okay, so we're gonna do a countdown, 25, and he's like, we're gonna be here until your next birthday. But we'll keep it going. Because did you know that the human attention span is like really, really short? So we can't have these long ass episodes because you guys will be like scrolling through or anyway. Okay, so number 25. Everyone's gonna be like, what? I love to clean. When I am really, really upset or I have like anxiety and I'm like pacing, I just start cleaning. I clean everything. I really, really enjoy it. It brings me like satisfaction after it's done and it's clean. So that's, I think, I never realized it, but then I realized like when I'm cleaning vigorously, I'm trying to get energy out, and you don't realize, and you're like, oh, this is actually, and then you get things done too. So I think just staying active and busy really helps me. And we're gonna take a little bite in between.
I knew you couldn't last too long.
We're only on 25. Okay, 24, just say it. I really believe in this. I feel like when you just keep stuff inside, like if I'm really quiet, and I'm not saying he knows. So I feel like if you're angry or sad or hurt or whatever's going, or happy, just say it. Just say what's on your mind. Don't keep it bottled up inside. And that's what I do. So I kind of teach my family just what's going on. Just say it. Just say how you're feeling. So I feel like that really helps me with just actually saying it instead of just stuffing it and keeping it inside. 23, plan something. I feel like I can get into a routine of the same thing, like Groundhog Day, where it's the same thing over and over and over. Plan something fun that you like to do, just something ahead, so you're really looking ahead and you have something to look forward to. It could be like a mini trip or something, just going out to do something with a friend or family. I think that's really important to plan something. Number 22, I love to organize. I don't know why, but if I'm really upset, I'll just start rearranging the house, the closet, maybe my clothes in my drawer. I'll go through even my underwear drawer, lingerie, whatever, and you just organize. And I realize that it keeps me busy and my mind focused on that moment instead of worrying about everything else that's going on in your life. You can just focus on here and now. So I really think that's a big one. It's just like doing something, even if it seems stupid, it can help you. 21. Are we on 22? No. 21. I talk to my cats. I pet my cats. And I just think there's something about animals, to me, that's really calming. And sometimes he'll be in the other room and be like, who are you talking to? Like there'll be no no humans here. And I'm like, I'm talking to Romeo, talking to Mikey. So it's like a full-blown like conversation, and they get love, and then I get love, and then there's no stress because they just want to be petted and loved. So I really believe animals are huge, at least for me. Number 20, we went 5 in. I love taking a bubble bath. It's so relaxing, just like another bite of this cupcake. This really does taste like a s'more in the end of summer, so I thought it was perfect. But a nice relaxing bubble bath to start your day or end your day. You can just let all that go. Just focus on the bubbles, the smells, the relax, light a candle, you're good. Number 19, watch a good movie or a show. Sometimes that's like my favorite time of the day is when I look forward to when we'll watch reruns of House, love it, or The Sopranos, just anything you love watching, just take time for yourself, even if it's a 30-minute show or something on YouTube. It can take your mind off of anything stressful that's going on, and you can just go into another adventure or a movie. 18, I like to do my nails because it makes me feel good and it's relaxed. I actually don't go get them done. I just like to do them myself. Right now they're kind of a mess, but they're like a purple, a lilac. And so for me, it's relaxing when I can just sit there and do it and not worry about anything, and it's just self-care. I think it's really
Seriously,
important.
lilac?
Yeah, it's lilac. I always have, with colors, I always have.
Who uses the word lilac?
It's a beautiful name for a beautiful color, and with purple. Does that sound better? Okay, 17. Get out. I don't care. I'm a homebody, but we gotta get out. We can't constantly be on the computer, cell phones, whatever. I feel like getting out, hiking, a weekend getaway, just get your butt out. It makes me feel so good when I do that. So that's like a huge one. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy,
And the birthday girl's gonna get out to where?
Vegas. It's a quick drive from Arizona. It's less than 4 hours sometimes, about 3 hours and 50 minutes. So that's like our quick getaway, and that's going to be happening very soon.
Birthday girl.
16, this kind of goes with it, a drive. We have to, well, you can walk to the mailbox too, but just get out and drive. Some of the best talks where we're just purging and everything's like you had the shit ass day, and you can just talk or not talk or just drive. I think that as long as you're not too upset, because that could go bad too, but I feel like some of our best talks have been in the car. Number 15. I don't know if this one's good or bad, so I'll just take another bite, but number 15. Yelling and swearing. My kids actually say I put swear word combos together sometimes. So I know that can be bad, but in a way it's kind of good because you get it out. I'm not like really calling anyone names, I'm just putting swear word combos together. And sometimes I feel like when you yell, you're just getting that energy out, as long as you're not breaking things. Although they do have those places where you can go and smash crap and like really break things, but in a safe environment. So I feel like as long as you're not like name calling each other, yelling and swearing can sometimes be okay. Or not. I don't know. I wrote it down. Number 14, dance. I know you guys have seen in the episode that I just love to dance. I always have since I used to be on a dance team in high school, and it just followed me, and I love to dance. So I feel like it's a good stress relief. I think it's just makes me feel good, and then you get all that yucky energy out. Number 13, coloring. I'm forever 10. But adult coloring books, I went through a phase not too long ago where, and they use it in treatment centers too, where you color and you get a lot of energy out. Number 12, write it down. I kind of have gotten away from this, but I love to write. I love to journal and just to write stories, anything, poems. Okay, so I love to write. I need to do that one because it's really, really good is journaling. And that's really, really good for you. But I do think that's something that I used to do that I should do. Number 11, for me, some people might see this as high stress, but I love to play with kids, like the kids in my family, the little ones. Like, I feel like it brings back your childhood and you just get playful and, I pretend like I'm scaring them and chasing them and running around and just acting silly. And I just think that's it. To me, it's a stress reliever because I can just act stupid and silly for a while. But it's probably less stressful for me because I can give them back. So, number 10, we're like more than halfway. This is a huge one, but I feel like when you're really, really upset, you're not feeling good, I have to ask for help. I have to reach out and I have to say, this is going on, I need help. Like, sometimes you are going to need to go to a counselor or a therapist or someone you love, my mom, Kevin, someone in my family. You need to reach out and ask for help. So I think that's massive. That should have been number 1, but I put it number 10. 9, cook and playing music. This one I really love. I'll get in my moods where I want to cook like lasagna or something, and I'll put on my favorite music, and I'll be cooking and dancing and listening to music, and it's such a good stress reliever, and I feel like it's really good if you like to cook and you love music. 8, may seem really simple, but even as simple as just getting ready, putting on some makeup, lipstick, getting dressed, it just makes me feel really good, because I feel like if you're really in a depression where you don't want to do anything, just force yourself, get up and put on a favorite shirt, something that makes you feel good. And it might be temporary or just for the moment, but I feel like it can make you feel good. 7, I've put these along the way, but music. I love music, and I feel like it's so therapeutic because there's happy songs, sad songs you can relate to, and just get your feelings out. But I love, sometimes though, if it's a little bit too downer of music, it can make it worse, so don't do that. But maybe it can help you get what you're feeling out. 6, lighting a candle. I love candles. Just don't burn your house down. But I love lighting candles. 5, been doing this. Didn't go the past 2 weeks, so we'll get back on track. But if you really, really need help with whatever it is, you can find a support group for anything nowadays. And now we're going to meetings, and we go once a week. You can go more if you want. And they have support groups for like everything nowadays. So I just think that that's a huge one because you can connect with people and really talk about what's going on and share and listen. Because I think sometimes the best advice can come from just listening of what others are going. 4, huge, working out or just simply going for a walk. And with working out, since I worked out today, I'm going to take another bite. Chocolate. About 5 days a week, sometimes more. Cardio, weights. Now that it's cooling down in the desert, we're going to be walking more, so we'll do 2 a day cardio. Without working out, I don't even know if I'd be here. I think it's that important. Number 3, I love to work in the yard. I love to garden and cut things and trim things. Edward's scissor hands right here. But I think it's a great, if I'm really, really upset, you'll find me in the yard when it's not 105.
You mean making a mess?
Yeah, but I do clean up. That is a really good one for me. I just enjoy it. So sometimes I think it's just finding what you love to do and doing it. Number 2, you will find me making a phone call. Sometimes he'll come out and he'll be like, who are you talking to? I'll be like, my mom. You just make that phone call to a friend, whoever. I think that's so important. And not texting. I feel like FaceTiming, if you can't, or a phone call, hearing a voice, so you can hear tones and you can have that relationship, I think is really, really important. That's something I do when I'm upset or I need to talk, is just pick up the phone and actually make a phone call. Number 1, I feel like this really helps me get out of whatever I'm feeling, is giving back and helping someone else. When I help someone else, whether it's family, friends, it could be financial, it could be just talking, it could just spending time, whatever. I feel like or a stranger, even little things like opening a door for someone or just helping someone that needs help that you see. I think that's huge, because you come out of your self-pity or what's going on around you in your life. That's one of the things I like about going to meetings, is that then you talk and you help someone else. So that's my goal as I get older, since it's my birthday, that I'm gonna cry. I almost cried. First time on YouTube. But I really feel like as you get older, you really learn a lot about yourself, and I think that's what I really want to celebrate, is giving back to others and helping others in their life. So I'll end it with that. Happy birthday if it's your birthday too. And thank you. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you do for your mental health. I love to hear from you. And thank you for subscribing. Keep it going. Thank you guys. Bye.